Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the third episode of Little Pink Pod on a road to 11. We're still getting there. So we thought it'd be fun today to discuss a variety of topics from this weekend. What's so silly?
Are we doing a weekend recap?
Weekend recap. Yes.
How was your weekend, Ty?
It was wonderful. Went to Dierks Bentley concert. Spent the day in Franklin yesterday.
Franklin was fun.
Oh, what'd you guys do in
It was a
Franklin?
great weekend.
Yeah.
Just walked
We
up
did
and
shops.
down the main road.
Just
Oh,
shopped a
nice.
whole lot.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
Didn't get any billiard balls. I was going
Were you
to.
supposed to?
I was going to. I saw one I liked. Yeah, Hunter didn't know what a billiard ball is.
No, I didn't know what a billiard ball.
good.
Sorry, I've always called it a pool ball.
Well, I have too, but
Crazy
knowledgeable,
take, I guess.
Well, it's like, actually, never mind. That's not true. I was going to say it's like how a soccer ball, some people call it a football, but that's just a cultural difference.
Close.
You almost got us there,
Yeah.
Lauren.
Good one.
You know?
Did
did what?
I don't know.
He said did and
while
looks
you
me
guys
right
were,
in the eyes.
doing that, us ladies went and, oh, wow, actually, Frank, what are you doing? We got Frank some cat toys,
Frank.
so she stops chewing on the wires.
Yeah. So
And
she's going to town right
It's going
now.
really well.
Yeah. She actually keeps taking this big stick thing that Lauren is holding. That sounded really bad. And she's like carrying it by the handle and dragging it into my room, and I'll wake up in the morning and it's like on the floor in my room, and I'm like, what is
She
going
wants to
on?
play.
Where does
Yeah.
Frank sleep?
Great question. And the answer to that is I still have no idea because I leave
Oh.
the door open to my room so that she has access to her litter box and stuff like that. But I'm asleep, so I don't know what she's doing when I'm asleep. And then every time I wake up in the morning, I'm like, where is this cat? I can't find her.
She's just
And then she
roaming.
just appears. So,
I've
yeah, I
seen
don't
her
know where she
sleeping
sleeps.
in that little like square box by the front door.
Yeah, she has so many beds in this place that she literally just has her
Do you think she's gonna get big?
I do think she's gonna get really large. When I took her to the vet, actually, they said that she was part Maine Coon, which is one of those really giant cats.
Wow. She's gonna be
so she's
large
not like
and in
she's
charge.
gonna be large and in charge. Also, orange cats do have a tendency of becoming really easily overweight. So
Uh-oh.
she's
Piggy.
Yeah.
Obese cat.
she has the
No, you
potential
don't
to
get it.
become pretty obese. I do have an orange
Ellie-
cat
yeah.
at home.
Ellie's quack.
Yeah, so fun
Ellie's cat.
yeah.
Guinevere.
You named your large cat Piggy?
No, that's just her nickname.
Oh.
No.
Which is
So,
even
fun
worse.
fact about my house back in Ohio is I have 7 cats and 2 dogs. So it's quite an adventure in there.
Quite.
Did I not
7
give you
cats?
7 cats. I have 7 cats, and one of them is named Guinevere. We rescued her from a barn. She's gigantic. She's huge. I'll send a picture, and Lauren can insert it for the video viewers. But her name is Guinevere. We named her because she looks like a cat from a Renaissance painting. But she's just really
did know
big.
that.
The reason why I started calling her Pig is because she started eating all of the other cats' food to the extent of we had to start taking her and putting her in a separate room from all of the other animals so that she could eat her food separately, or else she'd
so
eat
fair.
everybody. So
Yeah.
anyway, she got really
She'd
big.
eat everybody?
She's also deaf. So
Oh. Has
She
always
ate her
been this
hearing
way?
away.
yeah, so
Did I know that?
I don't know if you knew that, but
think I
deaf
did.
deaf pig
Crazy.
is
Pig.
deaf pig.
love
She's
Piggy.
awesome, but if you were to clap
She's a sweetheart.
like right next to her ear, she wouldn't know.
But if you pour food right next to her, she will know.
Oh, for sure. I think that's more of a scent thing,
It's called
but
selective
yeah,
hearing.
yeah. So
Sounds like something I do.
yeah. What?
Oh, so big.
Just love food. Oh.
I don't know what that reference is to.
You
Or-
don't?
No.
Oh, well, as soon as Roldan, Millie's little brother,
Yeah.
saw Hunter,
It was over the
after
summer.
school, yeah, he shows up and Roldan goes, "Oh, so fat,
Yeah, Roldan is Millie's
brother."
little brother, and I was at their house over the summer, and he just goes up to me and grabs my stomach and goes, "Oh, you're so fat." I was like, "Oh." It was literally 10 seconds of being there.
Oh my gosh.
He's great though. Love him.
I love him.
Little brothers are really brutal.
Oh,
I feel
you
like-
want to talk about brutal?
Yeah, let's talk about
We're
it.
talking about brutal,
Jake.
I guess.
Jake, I hope you're watching this. That's all I have to say.
That's it.
That's it.
I thought we were getting a
I also
story.
have a call out to Jake because the only time that I've ever met him, he looked at me and within 30 seconds said that I looked like the babysitter from the Incredibles movie.
And you know what? I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but I see his vision.
Oh my
And
god.
you know what? I think that's why I'm so offended is because I also see the vision.
Because it's accurate.
He was onto
Not
something
really.
there, I think.
Yeah,
He was okay.
it's not. It's
Pull a
not
picture
great.
up from
It turned
Incredibles 2. She's in that one, right?
Possibly.
I think she is.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel
Yeah, but,
like,
like-
the graphics are better in
Mhm.
Incredibles too.
Like Violet's boyfriend looks a lot better in Incredibles
Do we think
2.
she's gonna be in Incredibles 3?
I hope
know.
so.
Is there one?
What's her name?
Yeah, I
What if
think.
it's Ellie?
What if it's Ellie?
It could be. You know what? I get in terms of lookalikes. I get a lot of that one.
Carrie McKean.
Oh, okay. So the nanny
So it's not
in
Ellie.
The Incredibles is named Carrie, but the one animated character that I get all the time that I look like is from Cloudy with the Chance of
Yes,
Meatballs.
100%.
News
Sam.
reporter Sam, who I believe also has a nut allergy, or am I making that up?
She does, because she has a
Yeah.
allergic reaction, I think. in
She
the
has an
movies.
allergic reaction as she's
That's
an EpiPen.
crazy.
That
and
is,
so
yeah, you look just like her.
Yeah.
Especially, I think the glasses.
the glasses really sells it, and then also. Hey, that's awful, actually, and I don't like that. So, the other one that I've gotten a lot recently, who is not an animated character, but I got at work the other day, was apparently I look similar to Emma Chamberlain.
I would
extent of
kiss the person on the lips if they told me that.
Layups,
because I love
AI
her.
generated two pictures, like one of Emma Chamberlain and one of me, and they said that they couldn't tell the difference. I could obviously tell the
Really?
difference because I was
I
like,
can't
"That's
say I
not
know who that
me."
is.
She is
She's great.
She started out as a YouTuber, and now she's really big in the social media world. She has
Yeah.
a coffee brand and also a podcast. So she's
She
pretty
does
cool.
have podcasts. I listened to her podcast, actually. It was really funny.
I don't know if I see
was a
it.
fan.
Maybe a little bit.
And she also is like a model or something now, like New
Yeah,
York
she
Fashion
is a
Week.
model.
She is the definition of self-made. I just love her.
Of
She's
what?
killing it, self-made.
Self-made. She like moved to LA at like 17.
I think she
Oh, I
dropped
do
out of
remember.
high school.
Yeah,
I do
she
remember
did, but she
talking
she
about her.
finished high school like recently.
Oh, did she? I didn't know that.
Yeah, she like
That's
went back
awesome.
She got her GED.
something, whatever it is. I don't know. She's eventually graduate. I'm pretty sure. I thought I saw her post something that
Jamie,
like
can
she
we pull that up?
finished.
That's really awesome.
Did
don't
she
know.
get her GED?
Did Emma Chamberlain get her GED? I believe she did. Or at
Frank's
least
a
she
little
graduated.
acrobat over here.
You know something? She did get
Oh,
her
she
GED.
did get her GED. That's very cool.
So we also thought it'd be fun to talk about this weekend for an assignment. Me, Lauren, Millie, and Jackson had for class was that we had to take an Enneagram. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Enneagram. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Enneagrams, but basically it's like this really long quiz that you have to take.
180 questions.
180 questions, and it took me so long to do it.
Oh gosh.
So long. They all finished so quick. Whenever tests in general, I
You just got to go with your gut, man.
I go with my gut, but I overthink the question, and I just
So
like
you don't go with your gut.
Well, we actually
But I
talked
wanna
about
think about
this in class, how it is a little, because you're like analyzing yourself, and so it's kind of hard to take a test when the questions are about yourself.
Oh, I feel like I could do a
'Cause
much better job at that than taking any other
I
test.
felt like narcissistic answering some of the questions.
But
I
no,
feel like you
I'm
got to be
being
honest with
honest.
yourself.
That's why I
Oh.
took That's why
Frank's
I
a
was
little
like
flyer.
taking a while.
Yeah, because it's like
Because I wanted to like answer them correctly and stuff.
you second guess yourself a lot.
I feel like I don't.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I thought you meant like me in general.
I
No, I
think
do.
She's saying
For the
she
test, I
did.
did. Yes, it was
Yeah.
an interesting test though.
I think that personality tests are really interesting because they are so subjective, and so your answers on one day you could take the same exact test this next day and you could feel differently and answer it differently.
That's true.
What I like about the Enneagram test is that there are 180 questions. So even if there are some where you have a moment where you're feeling more this way and then later feeling a little bit differently, it does really get to the root of it. And I think that is probably why it is such a long and extensive test.
I also think it'd be good if someone else would take it for you and see what they view.
That's what we were talking about in class today.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, which would be fun to do, but also take a really long time. I feel like another 180
I mean,
questions.
It really only took you a long time.
It doesn't
if
really
I'm being
take that
honest,
long.
it took the rest
True.
of us.
It's
I
daunting, but it's like
minutes.
quick. You
That's
just gotta
how I am with
answer
taking
quick.
tests. I feel like I just take forever. But I do,
That's
out of all
valid.
like the personality tests I've taken over the years, I felt like this one was really very accurate. It was really cool. So there's like, I don't even know them
It's
all.
numbers.
You're
It's just a
like
number
type-
scale.
It's out of 9.
Nine.
There's 9 numbers. So like I was type 7, which is the enthusiast, and basically it kind of breaks down what that is, and like it shows you like your desires, your like fears and stuff. It said my like biggest desire was to be satisfied and my biggest fear is to be deprived. And then it breaks down your wings and stuff, which are like things that kind of go off of that, which are 2 other numbers. So I was like 6 and 9, 8. I don't even know. What were your
I think
guys'
you were
wings?
8.
I was 8. I was a challenger.
You were 8.
That was your.
That was my
like,
main.
type?
Yes.
Okay.
So that was
Do you
our
know?
teacher.
Did you look at your wings?
No.
Oh.
I can look.
What were you?
So if I'm being honest, the last time I took this test was last year. So I don't remember what my wings were, but
Someone
scored-
didn't do her homework.
Okay, I'm not in the class that they are in
Yeah.
that they all had to take
That's
this
not
test
Ellie's
for.
fault.
So unfortunately,
I am not either.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But you did just take it.
I did just.
You
take
did
it.
just take it. I did not just take it. So they just told me that when they got here
Wings.
that we were going to talk about it. And I was like, oh, okay. So my Enneagram is a 3, which, if I can remember correctly, is the achiever. And I think
look.
that really
believe that.
boils down to perfectionism, being very thorough in your approach to life. I don't know. Can you look up the 3, please?
Yeah, let me look.
My wings are the
Jamie's
bear
got it.
and the independent.
So 3
7 and
is
9.
yes, the achiever.
The achiever. And then what are the wings for a 3?
The
Yeah,
wings
the
are
wings-
dependent on they change.
I
Your.
don't know
Yeah.
the answer to that then.
I remember my
What were
wings.
you?
I don't.
You were 4, right?
Yes.
Potential failure and humiliation.
Okay, yeah, that checks out. So, well,
That
okay,
checks
wait,
out.
no. So the fears for 3s are failure and humiliation. I will say though, I don't feel like my biggest fear would be humiliation because I very much think that embarrassment is a mindset.
I agree.
So I really don't. That's like not like I don't really care if you
That's fair.
think I'm embarrassing. So I don't think that's my fear, but failure is something that I greatly feared. So yeah, that checks out.
Lauren, what
Frank
was
is
your
being
like title?
wild.
So I was type 4, the individualist, and mine was, I don't know, you guys all said it was really specific because it was like, you know, very introverted, very sensitive, very, feels very intensely, hopeless romantic, you know.
The huge.
It's crazy to me that all of these tests that you've taken have like shown that you're like an extreme introvert because I don't ever look at you as being an introvert. But I guess
I
that
think that's
makes
crazy
sense.
because I definitely think I'm an introvert.
we all just took the Myers-Briggs
Yeah.
test as
That's
well.
what I wanted to take.
And I scored, my percentage of extrovertedness was 89%.
That's
Which I think
I
mean that checks out. Like it does make sense. But
That's a lot, though.
I was like, I've
Yeah.
never come
Not
across
even-
somebody who has scored that high of a percent on the extroverted scale. Do you remember what your percentage of introverted was?
I believe it was 81%.
Of introverted?
So
Yes.
polar
Polar
opposite.
So
opposites.
polar opposites on that end.
Yeah.
And they were roommates.
And we were roommates. But I honestly feel like last year Lauren was the one that made me go out more than me dragging her out of the room.
That is true. I kind of feel
Yes, but also you have to think most of that time it was just dragging you to Millie's.
That is true.
like across to the building next door.
With my
so far.
good friends. Not, yeah.
I feel
there were
like
often
for
times.
me being an extrovert, what that really comes down to is when I'm in my social spaces, I love that and I get energy from that and I leave more fulfilled. However, that also means that when I need my alone time, I like shut down and I'm like,
That's
you
fair.
are not getting me out of here. And so Lauren oftentimes would be like, she'd come into the room and I would just be like completely shut down and she'd be like, you want to go over to Millie's? And I'd be like, no. And she's like, no, come on, like it'll be so much fun. And I was like, I don't want to. And then ultimately she would always get me to go over there.
But I think that's also just, you know, you would go to bed at like...
Okay, yeah, that is true. I
9:30,
also go to
9
bed
o'clock?
really, really early. I'm an intense morning person, so like sleeping in for me is 8 a.m. And
What
then
time do you usually get up?
like,
Like, let's say you don't have
Sleeping in is
anything that
8
you
a.m.
have to be at.
Yeah, we are
No.
so
I,
opposite.
Yeah, no. If I
How did we live so well?
want to sleep in, like, okay, so for instance, I said that I was gonna sleep in this weekend on Saturday, and I was like, I'm so excited, I'm gonna sleep in. I woke up at 8:30, and that was my sleeping in. I don't know. Like latest I'll normally sleep is like 9 a.m. But like a regular day for me, I'm up by 7.
Can we also talk about the fact that you take at least 3 naps a day, though? Because that definitely plays into that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
for sure.
also
What time do you
do.
go to bed, though?
I go to bed around 10:30.
Okay, that's a dream.
Sometimes 10. But okay, I last year took like 3 naps a day, and that was awesome. However, my schedule is just not conducive to that anymore, so I cannot nap nearly as much as I would love to.
I don't really nap.
I feel like my schedule could have never fit in 3 naps ever in my life.
I don't know
But you
how
would
I
take a
did
lot of
it.
naps last year.
I did last year. This year, not really.
Lauren, do you nap?
No, never. I can't.
I don't know.
I tried once,
I have
and
to be, like, deadly
literally
tired.
it made me sick because I don't know. I felt like such a failure.
Millie over there's like, I nap every single day.
So many things I could have done, but no, I napped
Yeah,
instead.
I get that.
Lauren would
so
like
unproductive.
consistently come into our room and I would just be asleep for like
Mm-hmm.
45 minutes and then I'd get up and be like, all right, time to go to class, and like that is just how I got through.
Sometimes you'd
last
get
year.
up and then you just take another nap. Like you'd
That
get
is
up and go
also
to the
true.
bathroom,
Like
go back to sleep.
Yeah, that is true. Because if I don't have anything going on, then I need to be in a comatose state. Because when I do have things going on, like I'm up. I'm so up.
She is
I'm doing
up.
everything. I'm going around doing crazy stuff. Actually, okay, wait. No, hold on. We'll keep going with this, but I have a funny story for later. So,
Oh, for later.
for later.
For later.
What's the next topic?
I don't know.
Such an abrupt
I
change.
wanted to share. I
Oh.
didn't take the
Yes.
Myers-Briggs. Sorry, didn't do my homework there because after taking my hour-long.
Yeah, that's true.
What? No,
no,
I
no.
pulled up my Enneagram because after I took the Enneagram thing, I was like, I'm not doing another one. But I thought this was kind of fun to see. They kind of show you some traits as well that like are linked to it, whatever. So I'll just
More
explain.
percentages.
So it says
essentially.
curious. It says I'm 90% curious, 30% focused. Which I feel,
Not very focused.
which I feel is accurate, and 85% risk taker. So I thought that was really cool too. Basically, what I'm getting at is I really like the Enneagram tests, and I think everyone should do it. It was really interesting
agree.
to just it just really like pinpointed a lot of things.
Yeah.
Pinpointed.
Pinpointed a lot.
You
of
know
things.
what? For our class, we actually had to look up like celebrities that were the same Enneagram type.
So true.
I
that's kinda
enjoyed
fun.
that because
Britney
a lot.
Spears is on mine.
I had Santa Claus.
Really?
Yeah, Millie
Millie
did have
had
Santa,
Santa
Claus.
Claus.
That's crazy. Wait,
don't know
I
if I
have a
see it.
question. What was this class that you had to take this for?
For our What's Your Why? Our
Compassion.
Compassionate Guide class.
Oh wow.
Here, these are mine. Adam
Listeners.
Sandler,
That's good.
Oh.
Amy
wow.
Winehouse, Britney Spears, Drew Barrymore, Elton John, Robin Williams, Oprah, Jennifer Lawrence, Jason
Hey.
Momoa. Actually, I spelled it Jansen Momoa, and JFK.
How dare you?
Love him.
JFK.
There's more, but those were like.
Wow.
Yeah, I had
The cool
like
ones,
Taylor
I guess.
Swift, Stevie Nicks, Meryl Streep, Edgar Allan Poe, Anne Frank, Mary Shelley.
Frank.
So
I am just
And
really
Frank.
confused. I
Hide and seek.
expressed this the other day, and I'll express it again. I don't understand how you can say someone like Edgar Allan Poe. I just dropped my fidget toy. I don't understand how somebody like Edgar Allan Poe, you can say what their Enneagram type is, because I know that
didn't
he
take that
didn't take
test.
that test.
That is a really good point.
Or like Anne Frank, I know she did not take the Enneagram test, so how can you
Definitely not.
identify
Well,
that that's what she is?
They
You don't
probably
know.
took like key characteristics of them or like key personality traits and just did it based off
that to me.
out of all of them, which one they resonated with the most.
It's giving BuzzFeed quiz.
It is kind of. I don't like that either. Even like
I
modern
love
day
BuzzFeed.
celebrities. It's like, how do what you made them take the quiz?
Like,
and they
yeah,
told
is
you?
Meryl Streep taking the Enneagram test?
Definitely
Did
not.
Britney Spears take the Enneagram test? I don't think so. I don't think her dad would let her. So
So ties are Mark Cuban,
Mark Cuban. Oh yes,
on.
for
Bernie
sure.
Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
he's repeating them.
Oh.
Donald Trump,
Donald Trump.
whoa,
Gandhi,
Gandhi.
whoa,
Picasso,
whoa! A
Picasso.
lot of big figures here.
Yeah.
Franklin D. Roosevelt,
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh hell yeah.
And my-
Martin Luther King Jr.
My favorite, Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates. Don't know
Kathy
her.
Bates. That's
I got
awesome.
Mark Cuban. I feel like definitely I
got, like-
resonate with. I read a book about him, and it's probably like one of the only books I've ever read. So I can definitely see that.
Kathy Bates is fired.
Who's
That's
that?
awesome. Oh, who is Kathy Bates?
Oh
She's an
god.
actress.
Wait,
Yeah.
remind
Is she
me
the one-
what your
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
He
Oh,
was an
eight,
eight.
The Challenger.
Yeah.
Challenger. Okay,
Got a lot of
wait,
presidents
Millie, can
in
you
there.
look up what number?
very
like, some
powerful-
famous people who are threes. Because I'm curious.
Politicians up in here.
Those were a lot of big
Beyonce.
people.
Okay, so famous people that are threes: Beyonce,
Justin Bieber,
Justin Bieber. What a
Biebs.
lineup.
Winfrey,
Oprah.
Oh wait,
wow.
Oprah was on my list too.
This is what I'm saying.
So-
How do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know? I think she was.
She
on
was
Jackson.
also on Jackson's list.
Like-
See,
Gaga, who else had Lady Gaga?
see, this is
Gandhi.
not true.
Gandhi did not take this test.
I know.
I don't-
That's what I'm saying. So I don't buy
Dwayne
it.
Johnson,
Oh, The Rock.
Okay, me and The Rock are very similar, so that checks out.
Kamala Harris,
That's Kamala.
Kamala.
Will Smith,
Oh. Okay.
Keep my wife's name.
Muhammad
Ouch.
Ali. I know that name.
Muhammad
was,
Ali. He's a
uh,
boxer or
yes.
something, right?
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Lizzo, did I say Lizzo?
Yeah, you
Lizzo.
said
Lizzo.
Andy Warhol.
Oh, is he a painter?
He was a painter.
You
He's an
like
artist.
Andy
I
Warhol.
do love Andy Warhol.
Who?
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
What do you do to
He's
you?
the one that wrote The Great Gatsby.
He
Oh,
is.
it's such a bad movie.
Such a good movie and a good book. Don't listen to Hunter.
Such a bad movie, but Lana Del Rey was in it, so it's okay.
Didn't know that, but it's still.
There are
Sorry,
a
not
couple
in, she wasn't in it. She was
Which
singing in it.
version
She-
do you not
yeah.
like? Have you seen them all, or just like the
I just
most?
saw the Leonardo DiCaprio one.
Okay.
I didn't know there were multiple.
Leonardo
ones.
DiCaprio is like
Hot.
he's perfect.
Yeah.
He's very good in that movie.
I
They're
just saw him.
I mean-
snorting cocaine.
I just
out
saw
of
him
that.
in the movie The Departed. Number
Wrong
one,
movie.
You need to watch The Departed. It was so good. I have a class
It's
where we
embarrassing.
just watch movies, and we watched The Departed. And I came back to my
about
apartment,
it.
and everyone was there, and I was like, guys, this movie was amazing. And Leonardo DiCaprio was in it. So was Matt Damon. The cast was kind of really crazy. At first, I couldn't tell Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio apart. The Departed was a good movie. Yeah, they do look alike because they were like younger, and whatever. Besides Mark
Whatever.
Wahlberg was also in it.
Oh, I'm a big Mark Wahlberg
He was
fan.
good.
I'm surprised you.
Was
I
Mark-
feel like
oh.
Mark Wahlberg and Matt Damon kind of look
I feel
a
like
little
they look
similar.
alike.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
said
agree
watch
with that.
the
More
other
so than
guys. Mark
Leonardo.
Wahlberg's in that. It's awesome.
I fear
Is-
that is not correct.
I
Is
think you.
Mark Wahlberg and We Bought a Zoo.
See?
Oh, I
Look
see
at
that.
No, I think that's
Inserting picture of
It's
Leonardo
turning off.
DiCaprio versus Matt Damon.
I see
they
that
look
for
pretty
sure.
similar.
Matt. Okay, I kind of get that.
Especially as
I
they're
think
young.
that was Matt Damon and
But
We
I-
Bought a Zoo.
White
but I do
man
see
with
Mark.
brown hair. They all look similar to me.
Ellie's a
I
big
like that
fan of
song.
We Bought a Zoo. That makes so much sense for you. I just feel.
But that, yes, my favorite movie of all time is We Bought a Zoo. But like, apparently that's a really hot take because everybody else says that movie's not very good.
Never heard of it.
I like it. No, it has good
I liked
reviews.
it. I don't
Not a big
remember.
movie guy
I'm
though.
a great big fan of We Bought a Zoo. So
I'm a fan as well.
let me know if you also love that.
Yeah, they
Who's
look
that?
alike.
I don't.
Is that those two?
Leonardo. When they were
Okay. Okay.
Anyways, what else has everyone been into lately? I'll go. I'm into Dress to Impress. Me and Jackson were cooking on Dress to Impress the other day. It was pretty.
Do you want to demonstrate?
Oh, I don't need to
They don't
demonstrate.
even have VIP. Just saying.
It was really good.
Losers.
What is the IP? I'm new here. Sorry.
If I'm being honest, I don't know what Dress to Impress is.
I didn't either until
It's like the
a few
new
days ago.
biggest sensation on Roblox.
You play Roblox?
No, I've never played Roblox.
I don't play
What?
Roblox.
I've never
That's
played
crazy.
Roblox.
I
I'm not a
sometimes I
video
go
gamer.
to the
love
Lana
video
Del Rey
games.
church on Roblox and worship.
Lana Del Rey Church?
That's a crazy thing to admit on camera.
That sure is.
It's a true fact. No, I'm kidding. They do have those
True
though.
fact.
It's pretty funny.
What was that? I gotta quote that.
A Lana Del Rey church.
He goes
on
to
Roblox.
Lana Del Rey worship
Yeah,
at
on
the Lana Del
Roblox.
Rey Church.
Anyone want to join me next Sunday?
Probably
Probably
not.
not.
Well,
Honestly, I would.
well, you're going to hell. So, no. Anyways, Dress to Impress. I didn't expect it to be so fun. Got really into it for no reason.
I still think you should demonstrate. Because
Okay,
the viewers might not.
basically-
No, I didn't know what it was.
so,
and I learned very
For those who have played DTI with their baddies,
This is like these references
Sorry.
are completely going over my head.
That was not even a reference.
that was a
That's just
reference. You haven't seen that?
No, I don't think.
What do you
so.
do on Roblox? Play Dress to Impress with my baddies. None of you know that? Or
No.
you know that?
So is
okay.
anybody else into anything recently?
No, I
Wait,
love.
let me finish.
I
Let me
like
finish.
Dress to Impress.
For those of you who don't know, when you're posing down the runway, you can do all these poses, and if you accidentally pose while you're walking, you just like float.
Yes. Post
Please do the dance in front.
Yeah, come on. You've been talking about it. You got to do it.
Okay. Well,
hold
if you're not a viewer, sorry about it. Let me demonstrate.
Sorry about it.
So there's the one pose.
You got
Oh my
to
God.
put the microphone down.
There's the one pose. Can you even see?
Can I hold it for
You
him?
can't see your face.
Okay, I'll just squat. There's the one pose where you go like this, like
Yeah.
you like stick out. It's kind of really
You
crazy.
stick
Isn't that
out.
pose
Can we
20?
get a side profile
Post
on
20.
that one?
It was too hot. I can't show you my dance moves, unfortunately.
Can
but
I
if you
say-
can, you can
No,
just
no,
go
no.
on.
Wait, you go first.
You can just go on Dress to Impress to see him.
True.
Lil Hunty, add me on Roblox.
That makes sense.
The shameless
And
plug.
Cornball Lover 69.
Who's that?
Capital C and L. 420. 420.
14.
We don't-
That's 14.
We're not sure what he is, but you can go try to
Cornball
find
Lover
him anyway.
14 and Lil Hunty with 3 Y's. Add us on
Lawrence
Roblox.
Chickens, if anyone wants to add me too.
We can play DTI.
Anyone remember? You guys probably won't, but when it was Fashion Famous. Yes.
DTI?
Right? I don't know if
Yes,
it
ma'am.
was it Dress to Impress that was Fashion
No.
Famous, or was
Yes.
it like two separate
two separate
things?
things.
Okay,
Ellie
that's
and
what
I
I
will
thought.
be not.
But I
didn't
remember
know that.
Fashion
We'll be
Famous was
doing
the better
other
one.
things.
And it was like what is it? It's like 325 seconds they give you now. Like 3 minutes. I think that's way
No,
too
Dress to
long
Impress, they
personally.
give you 5 minutes.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
think.
The whole point
Wait,
of
maybe
Fashion
it's more.
Famous
325
No.
seconds is like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
325.
The
yeah.
whole point of Fashion Famous was you had to do that shit speedy. Like it was a race. You had to get everything done as
Fashion
soon
quick.
as possible. You had like
Quick.
1 minute. But I miss Fashion Famous because it was so
I miss
much. I
Roblox
think so much more
in general.
fun. I do too.
I didn't hear that one.
Guys, we never played Among Us. I just
Guys,
Wait,
I
what's
need to
the
tell
real
you.
life Among Us called? Like where you were sitting in a room and you like put your head down?
Mafia?
Mafia. We need to play Mafia.
This
we
was
could do.
such an Among Us summer for me. I played so much this summer.
4 years too late.
No, I
Instead
played
of a
when
brat summer. Hunter had an Among Us summer.
We could
did
do
have
a Mafia
I played when
podcast.
it was like the thing, like in quarantine, whatever. But I also played so much this summer. Me and like my cousins and I would just play, and we'd like troll all the like 12-year-olds and stuff. They'd get so mad because it was great. It was great because my name on Among Us. Can you even add people on Among Us? Add me
don't
is
think you can.
Dog Piss. So just
What?
add me if you'd like.
Dog Piss?
If you ever see him in
Hello?
I
your.
don't think you can add
My
people,
over?
and I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
think you can either.
like it's not like a username. It's literally just like a type your name
It
here.
is. Besides the point.
Oh, so
it
he
was
just
grand.
named
If you ever see
himself
Dog
Dog
Piss,
Piss.
it's probably
Dog
Hunter.
Piss. I always wear the dark green with the little red beanie. So
All these 12-year-olds are definitely not thinking he's like 20 years old.
I'm not 20. I'm 20 in.
2 days.
2 days.
Never forget.
Yeah, that's another thing. Hunter's birthday is soon.
Yes, so is Lauren's.
Yes.
Lauren's is on the 19th. Mine's on.
The 11th of September. But 2005. 2004, right? You're 4.
2004.
Yeah, I'm a 5. You're a 4.
Luckily, it
I'm a
wasn't 01.
5'2".
Oh, so you're a full year younger. You're just turning 20?
Wait, what?
Wait, you're turning 19?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Lauren,
that.
That's
Ellie, what about you?
Lauren has so much
I'll be turning
life
20.
to live.
When?
She's so
October
young.
19th.
A month after.
So you guys are all
a
soon.
month after Lauren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lauren and I are like actually
Exactly 11 months apart.
Crazy.
I'm a whole year older than Lauren in a couple days too, which is crazy to me. Wait, 2 years?
There's
No.
gonna
No.
be
No.
there's gonna be a crossover
Math.
time period when Hunter will be 20 and Lauren will be 18.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
It's only
just so wild.
a couple of days.
I'm
but
not ready
yeah.
for my teens to be done. I feel.
Beat teen pregnancy.
I did beat.
You
I
beat
beat teen
the
pregnancy.
stat.
Yes.
We think.
Don't think that would have been much of an issue, but that's okay.
Frank.
I actually think
Let's
I'm
get after it.
really ready to be 20. I think it's about time I move out of this 19-year-old phase. I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Your frontal lobe's developed enough.
True.
No, like I'm
That's Hunter's
excited,
favorite argument.
but
What?
I'm
That's
excited to be
Hunter's
20.
favorite argument is that your frontal lobe is developed already.
Mine?
No,
Yeah.
Millie says that all the time. Yeah.
That mine specifically,
I
or
thought it
just
was
like
both of you.
in general?
No, yours
Oh,
specifically.
specifically that my
Yes.
frontal lobe has developed too quickly.
Not too quick.
Not
yeah,
too
I
quickly.
wouldn't say
She's
too
quicker.
quickly.
just
yeah.
there. She's developed.
It's a lot quicker than ours.
No, once I turn 20, locked in. Frontal lobe fully healed.
So
Healed. It's
Healed?
not hurt.
That's crazy.
Formed.
That's a crazy statement, and also your frontal lobe is not fully
Front-
developed at 20. I fear.
Well, you never know. Maybe
yeah.
I'm an early bloomer.
His
You
might
don't
not be,
ever
but
know.
Yours is.
Mine is not.
Lauren's
fully
got 2
developed.
years left in her. She's so
She's
young.
just a baby.
She's just a baby.
She's just a baby.
I'm still legal.
But she's just a baby.
legal in what? The age to vote?
Life.
Oh, you're still legal in life.
The age to vote.
25.
Well,
Yeah. So.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was 23.
well,
I'm
it's
age 25,
I believe
so you
that-
can't rent a car till you're 25. Yeah.
I believe that in the previous podcast I said 23, but
Yeah.
you just can't fact check me because
Liar.
my frontal lobe.
Frank. Frank. You guys can't see this, but Frank just launched herself and hit Millie's computer, knocked it completely over, knocked the keyboard cover right off of it.
oh my god, knock the
Frank-
Chick-fil-A
You
cup.
all did this to her. Don't act like you did it.
Frank's
You know what?
hiding.
At least she's not in heat. That's all I'll say.
Can I just add, when I was playing with her,
Wow.
she was perfectly fine. This was not happening.
Y'all are riling her up. She's just a baby. Her frontal lobe is not.
I'm a baby
developed.
too.
She's as
it's
old
fine.
as Lauren. She's just a baby.
What are
I don't know. I
cat
don't know if
ears?
Frank has a frontal lobe. She might be looking for hers.
She might be looking for.
Who-
compilation.
They put her frontal lobe with her eyelids.
I quotes for every episode.
Yeah.
They can contain
Look,
the
look, look, you can
hippo-
see, you
Let's
can
clip
kinda
it.
see the...
Okay.
Cats. Thank gosh, I know that.
What? What's the funny sounds?
Wait, can I tell my funny story
Yes,
now?
yes. Let's
hear it.
Okay, I
Maybe.
fear I really hyped this up and it's not that funny of a story. But today's Monday, so yesterday was my sorority chapter. I'm not gonna drop which sorority I'm in, so don't think I will. But in my chapter we do this thing where we recognize certain people for like specific
Oh, yeah.
attributes, and so I got recognized this week for personal excellence. And the description of why I was given this recognition was because of where I work and the fact that I recently planned a wedding. I never planned a wedding, so I don't know why I was given this
What did you
recognition.
do? Did you just like? Did you
I
accept
know
your
they
award?
Made me stand up and get applauded by the entire chapter for 30 seconds. And I
What?
just had to accept the fact that these people were applauding me
For nothing.
for planning a wedding that I never planned.
Did you get a trophy at
What
least?
wedding did they just...
Yeah, whose
I
wedding?
don't know.
Confused.
When you
I
accepted
don't
it, what'd you
know.
say?
I was just like, thank you. Like, I didn't know what to say. And then everybody kept coming up to me after. And even today, I've had sorority sisters come up to me. Or not sisters, but just like siblings. Sorority siblings coming up to me and being like, hey, like, what wedding did you plan? And me having to explain, yeah, no, sorry, I
actually didn't.
I didn't plan a wedding.
Where do you think they got that idea?
That's what
Okay,
I'm
so
confused
here's
about.
what I'm thinking it was. So last weekend, I did work a wedding in which, like, I work in a venue, and there was a wedding that came in, and
that's kind of cool.
I know, it's crazy. I worked in a venue, and they came in.
What was going on at the Fisher last night?
Great question. Let me finish the story.
Okay.
Yeah. So I work at a venue, and we had a wedding coming in, and so whoever nominated me, and I still don't know who nominated me, but I think it was they misinterpreted me saying that I worked a wedding as me planning a wedding, and I got nominated and selected and recognized for this award, and that was crazy.
Do they do this like every week, or they just wanted to recognize you?
No, they don't do it every week. And also, there were 3 other people that got recognized for other attributes. Like,
Were those true or also false?
no, those were. That's the crazy thing. Everybody else was like really right on the money and so incredibly true. And so, yeah, it was really wild, and I felt really bad. And that was how we closed out chapter 2.
You're like, yep, come to me for all your wedding planning needs.
One of my sorority siblings is in fact getting married. So then I was getting asked questions as to whether I was planning her wedding.
And you're like,
And
yes.
I can honestly say that I'm not in the wedding planning business. So please don't hit me up.
I single-handedly saved a wedding once.
That's
Where is my
awesome.
recognition?
Yeah. Let me recognize you for your personal excellence.
Personalized.
Personal
That's
excellence.
crazy. I also have something else to add. In the past episodes, we noticed watching it back that I move around so incredibly much that I have a fidget toy today, and I feel like I haven't moved around nearly as much because of it.
Just locked
I
in.
agree.
You think it's really weird that I've been like twiddling this little rainbow thing. I think it's working.
Also, for the viewers, if you see the thing flying through the camera, that's
Just
either
Frank.
or Frank's toy. So don't fret. Don't fret.
Yeah. What else do we have to talk about today, guys?
I don't know. Jackson, how are we doing on
Yeah,
time?
What's their time?
What's going on at the Fisher?
Oh, we had an event yesterday.
40 minutes.
We're at 40 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, I think.
We can probably
call it.
wrap it
Can
up.
we call it?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
call it, and I'll just tell you guys.
We'll
about
edit
it
this out.
after.
You know what?
Yeah. What's our closing?
Yeah. So what's our ending question?
Intervene
Frank
in
is that naughty
historical
cat.
event changing history, which one would it be?
Ooh.
If you could wait.
If you can intervene any historical event and change history, what would it be?
9/11.
Why? Well, that's
I would.
But then my birthday would mean
Guys.
nothing.
Oh no!
I would prevent
No,
World War II.
No, then it would be all about you.
So true.
I think. Let me think.
Maybe like. That is a good question.
I know what I would want to do. I would go prevent. I would go prevent the burning of the Library of Alexandria. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that
what I
was
would
recent,
do.
right? Wait.
No.
No, something. What just?
No,
guys,
leave
guys,
that
guys,
in.
guys, guys,
Gotta
guys.
leave that in.
That.
What just burnt down? Something just burnt in Spain or something like years ago.
So I think what you're thinking of is the burning of the Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yes,
Cathedral.
Guys, literally stop. Literally stop.
That was insane, and I'm really glad we caught that on camera because we're clipping that, and that's going on all of our social media.
Oh, Frank. No.
What if?
Okay, that was not good.
What if we
Sorry.
go back
Uh-oh.
and Adam and Eve? We don't eat that forbidden fruit.
That's what I was gonna.
Ooh.
I wasn't gonna say that,
shit.
but that's a good idea because then
But then everyone.
We'd live in
no
harmony.
periods.
real?
I don't know.
And we would all just be
9/11's a good option
true.
too. Kind of
Yeah, 9/11's a
Personally-
good option.
just yeah.
I would prevent
Not like
World
that.
War II, and you might be thinking,
Well, I
Lauren,
started that,
why
so-
wouldn't you just prevent World War One? Well, World War II still could happen. It would just become World War One. It would be the first World War.
How would you stop World War II from happening?
She didn't ask how. She just asked
Yeah,
what
that's
event.
true.
I was just like, would
Yeah.
you have accepted Hitler to art school? And like,
Maybe.
It's been rumored that I've started World War II.
It sure has. Myself included.
what?
Our World War II.
Oh, not that one, the real one. Which is crazy because I wasn't even around. But
what?
yeah.
Anyways.
I don't know if we can keep that in.
By the way, I didn't. Just for the record.
I don't know
oh.
what history. You know, every time I tell someone my birthday, they go, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, you know what? It's okay. It's not my fault.
Hey,
Not your fault.
It's my grandma's birthday too.
Oh,
She's dead,
happy
though.
birthday. Oh,
Don't laugh at your grandma dying.
happy birthday.
That's
Grandma.
one thing we don't do. Right, Ellie?
Right.
What?
You do not.
We do not,
You do not laugh
when
in the
someone's grandma
situation
dies.
of somebody's death. It's
Don't
very,
laugh
I
about
fear
it.
You
don't
are not
understand.
allowed.
Don't laugh about
You
it.
are not allowed to have
Oh.
dark humor when it comes
No.
to death.
Emily was born.
What?
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 She goes, I wasn't born yet.
This what? No, you
I
were
don't
born.
remember this.
This was like right when we got back from Christmas break last year, when hell started to break loose.
I'm still trying to figure out what
need an
history
expose. I'm
what
just
history
like-
I would do.
Example.
Maybe
What about the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire? I think
no,
about that
boring. Let's do something more interesting. I don't even know what that is. Sorry.
That in the Library of Alexandria. You don't know what that is.
That happened on the same day, actually, Hunter.
Guys, I'm good at history. I promise.
Yesterday.
No, you're not. Hunter,
I
you're
literally
not.
am. I
Hunter,
love
pick
history.
something.
Okay. The Holocaust.
That's one more
But
thing.
yeah,
Dude,
that's what
be-
I
be
Well, I'd stop that.
original.
That was not nice.
Be
I'd
original.
stop it.
Hunter says the Holocaust was not nice.
I would stop. The Holocaust would be my historical event. I would.
All
stop.
right, all right.
And on that note, we did.
And on that note,
Guys, if you're tuning in, if you're listening, I highly recommend watching this on YouTube
This
as
one will
well
be good.
because I mean, I
There's
think
been a
the
toy
the
flying across the
visual
screen
aspect is just
for the
one you
last
really can't miss.
15 minutes.
I think that we need to name this episode Brain Rot because literally what?
Brain rot is like Skibidi toilet.
I don't
Oh,
even. This is
no.
okay.
See,
Yeah,
I
this is what
hate
I'm
that
talking about.
shit.
This is so like.
I hate that.
What even came of this? I don't know.
Guys,
I literally don't know.
When
I think this one's gonna be good.
at my
I
work,
think so too.
well, there was a day at work. So, for reference, I don't care. Anyways, I need to tell this story. I was just so like disgusted at like the young children who talk in brain rot. I was like, no way, this is real. It's so weird to me, and I don't think it's funny at all. This much, I think it's funny. Zero.
This
I don't
much.
like it. I don't like it.
You got to
Anyways.
chill out.
Ew, Lauren,
no.
no, chill.
Guys,
You
this
need
has
to
gone
leave.
downhill.
I
Gone downhill
did
fast.
not like that. Okay. Anyways, so I worked at an adventure course, and there was like a rock wall, and I was telling this girl to put her gloves on. I was like, "Put your gloves on before you go through." And she goes, "Oh, skippy gloves, skippy gloves." And I was like,
What?
What?
Icky.
What does that even mean? Skippy gloves? Just put them on and go, girl." And then she
That's
started
gross.
going up the wall,
Skibbity gloves.
and she like fell off a little bit.
You
She's
should've
like,
pushed her off,
Oh,
Hunter.
skibbity. Oh, skibbity. I'm like, what do you mean, skibbity? Just say fuck or something.
Hunter,
like,
unhook her,
Skibbity?
and push her off.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
Like
I
11?
hate brain.
She can't.
I don't
She's
know.
not
It's
old
so
enough to
cringe.
say
It's so weird to me. Like, don't say skibbity.
Skibbity.
Sorry, it gets me so pressed. I hate the brain rot trend right now, and I
Well,
don't need it to die.
On that note, speaking of brain rot, follow us on TikTok. We have a TikTok account now. Follow us on Instagram.
Little
We have
Pink
our
Pod.
link tree in the description of all our socials, so you can check them all out at one time,
Sure can.
making it real easy for you.
Thanks for tuning in as usual. We will see you guys next episode. Little Pink Pod out.